Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Charles from Dreamerspro. I want to welcome you guys to another live stream here. So, breaking news for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo finally decides to resign with the Milwaukee Bucks, and it was breaking news, man. I did not see it coming. Well, actually, I did see it coming, because we spoke about this like 2 weeks ago. We actually published a video talking about the truth about why Giannis Antetokounmpo would resign with the Milwaukee Bucks. And funny enough, today, right before this news dropped, we were actually getting ready to post a video on why he should possibly sign with the Golden State Warriors. So I'm just going through my phone, and then I look and I see ESPN and breaking news: Giannis Antetokounmpo just signed, and I'm just like, what? So I quickly jump and I go look at the contract, and I see that he decided to sign the Supermax. And let me just say, man, first of all, congratulations to the guy. Congratulations to Giannis. But I said it 2 weeks ago. Some people thought he was going to go to another place, but I said it 2 weeks ago. I spoke about the fact that I thought that Giannis Antetokounmpo, given the fact of his upbringing, given the fact that Giannis did not grow up in the States, although he grew up in Greece, by the way of Nigeria, his parents are Nigerian, but Giannis did not grow up in luxury and all of these different things, and he had to really bust his butt just to make it to the NBA. And I remember when he got to the league, there was at one point, I think a fan saw him walk into the arena, right? And the fan gave him a ride and was just like, Giannis Antetokounmpo, as rich as you are, because his first game check, I think he sent all of the money back to his family. And I had the feeling that Giannis Antetokounmpo was not going to be moved by the attraction of an LA or New York or one of these big markets. I felt like he wasn't going to be moved by that. And it turns out that he decided to go re-sign with the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, let me just break down. I have a couple of points here. Now, this is obviously a live, guys. I don't do it as much, so you guys got to bear with me, but it is a little bit impromptu. But let me just break it down why I think. First of all, let me break down his contract. So I'm looking here on ESPN. He decided to re-sign for $228 million. And let me just give you guys some of the things that he said. He said in a statement, "This is my home. This is my city." He posted on Twitter. He goes on to say, "I'm blessed to be a part of the Milwaukee Bucks for the next 5 years. Let's make these years count. The show goes on. Let's get it." Those are his comments. Now, he signed this max. This is the super max. This is the biggest contract that I can think of in NBA history for $230 million. Now, what some of us may have forgotten was Giannis Antetokounmpo had until Monday to actually make a decision on this contract. He had up until Monday. I thought it was something that was kind of down the road. Now, what I understood was if Giannis, decided not to sign that contract and he decided that he was going to wait past Monday, he would no longer be eligible for the Supermax. He can like the Supermax, and he would probably lose some more money. So it wouldn't make sense for him to go out there and do that. Now, let me just say this, given the fact that he has decided that, hey, listen, I'm going to make this decision. Number one, it shows you that going into this season, Giannis doesn't want any kind of distractions going into the season. Hey, I see you guys in the comment section. Thank you for joining. Yeah, he doesn't want to go into the season with any type of distractions. Another thing is he recently said in the media how he gives it up to LeBron, that LeBron is the best player until he gets to the next level. LeBron is the main man, and some people thought because he said he would be open to play with some of these stars like LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and others. Some people thought that this indicated that he was on his way out because he's already kind of he was already like gushing over these other stars. So people thought, hey man, this guy might be out of there. I saw some other videos on YouTube. Some people thought he was going to go to the Toronto Raptors, right? That would have been a nice landing spot for him with Masai Ujiri out there. He likes to draft a lot of African players. You have OG Anunoby, you have Pascal Siakam, they have Serge Ibaka. So he has a program like that. Some people thought that would possibly work out. We spoke about the Miami Heat. If Giannis decided to go play with the Miami Heat, they would be one of the best teams in the league because, given the fact that the Miami Heat were actually able to make it to the NBA Finals last season, and then you just airdrop Giannis Antetokounmpo, the two-time back-to-back regular season MVP winner and Defensive Player of the Year. You pair that with Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Pat Riley, and what these guys have, Goran Dragic, and what was it, Tyler Love? I forgot his name, the rookie's name. I forgot his name. They would be unstoppable. They would be unstoppable. They would be a really serious contender in the Eastern Conference. But Giannis decided to stand back. Now, some people will look at this deal and say, man, why would you want to stay with the Milwaukee Bucks? Why would you want to stay? Well, listen, Giannis Antetokounmpo's team for the past 2 seasons, they've had the #1 record in the league. Last season, the Milwaukee Bucks had the #1 record in the NBA, right? They had the #1 record in the NBA. So it wasn't like as if he was on some type of scrub team. This offseason, they made some pretty impressive moves. They brought in Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is one of the best two-way players in basketball. Y'all remember when the Pelicans went up against Damian Lillard and these boys? You remember the defense that Drew Holiday played on Damian Lillard, and he just completely took him out of this series. So Giannis's team actually got better this season. So for him to decide to make that commitment to that team, for me, I think it's great for him. I think that Giannis wants to solidify his legacy in Milwaukee, right? And in today's NBA, it's all about player movement. Players are rarely staying with the same teams that drafts them. If you think of some of the stars, if you think of Kawhi's played on 3 teams. If you think of LeBron played on the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Miami Heat, now the Los Angeles Lakers. You mean you think of Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett played with the Timberwolves. He played with the Boston Celtics. Then he played with the New Jersey Nets. So player movement is something that seems to be happening quite often. But now with Giannis as, the back-to-back MVP making that decision, I think it's a good move for him, man. I think he made the right decision. There's no way in hell Giannis was going to pass up on $228 million. And when they asked all of the former players like the Paul Pierces, like the Tracy McGrady's and all these other guys, they were like, you must be crazy if you think I'm about to leave $228 million on the table. So for him, I think it's good news, man. The guy, I mean, up until this point, he's still very young. He's only 26 years old. In his short career, he's already, as I said, a back-to-back regular season MVP. He's already a 4-time All-Star. Been a Defensive Player of the Year. He was also the Most Improved Player in 2017. But now moving forward, let's look at this thing moving forward, because yes, there's the initial excitement that he got signed with this team. But let's actually look forward. Giannis does need to improve. I mean, let's just be honest. Giannis Antetokounmpo does need to improve, specifically his perimeter shooting. Now, the reason why we thought that him going to go sign with possibly going to the Golden State Warriors would have been a great move for him is because his #1 weakness is the #1 strength of the Golden State Warriors, which is shooting. You have Stephen Curry, you have Klay Thompson, you have a fantastic coach, and Steve Kerr is already a championship coach. But then also you get to play alongside another Defensive Player of the Year in Draymond Green. And in that offense, the ball moves around a lot. And Giannis could focus on shot blocking, rebounding. He could score. He gives him another look. He gives him another dimension. And he can play within that system. So I thought they would work pretty well. But given the fact that now he wants to stay, well, Giannis needs to get better. Like, simple and plain, he needs to get better. Now, he had some great numbers last season. If I look at his numbers in the regular season last season, the guy averaged, 29.5 points per game, 13.6 rebounds, 5.6 assists, which is fantastic, right? Great numbers. He shot, 55% from the field, got you 1 steal and 1 block. But in the playoffs, when they were able to key in on him, a lot of those numbers went down. He started averaging, he went from averaging 29.5 points to 26.5 points. His field goal percentage stayed pretty much the same, but he shot 58% from the free throw line, and he just wasn't as effective as he was in the regular season. So hopefully with him playing with Drew Holiday and some of these other guys, hopefully that's going to be able to alleviate, that's going to help him, develop, because maybe these guys are knockdown shooters. They can take some of the pressure off of him, but he still needs to improve, right? And I trust Giannis Antetokounmpo to improve. Not like a Ben Simmons, who has been in the league just as long as these guys, and the Pascal Siakam. Those guys are really improving, and Giannis is one of those guys that I trust to improve. So he's going to make it there. I'm sure he disappointed a lot of people. Some people wanted him to go sign with the Raptors. I know you guys wanted him. Some people said that. It looked like the guy made his decision, man. So it's a big, who is this? He's going to ask for a trade. Why would he ask for a trade in 2020? Why would you sign a 5-year deal just to ask for a trade when you can just go to the team that you wanted to go to right now when you're younger? Why would you ask for a trade 2 years down the line? I'm not sure why he would do that, but if you could post your reason why you think he would do that, I think it would help me understand a little bit more. Okay, Real J Stone says RIP to Bucks' chances. I don't know how his RIP his chances. He has the best record, and the team had the best record the last 2 seasons. So I don't know how he's hurting them by re-signing with them, and they're probably going to have the best record in the Eastern Conference this season again. So if they do, then I think it was a good move for him. So anyway, guys, I don't want to talk too long. Obviously, we can't interact the way I would like to. I'm just reading comments here. But anyway, guys, just wanted to break the news to you guys that Giannis Antetokounmpo decided to sign the max contract with these guys. I think it's good for the NBA, because some stars need to try to stay with the teams that they started with a lot longer. And that's why I was saying about Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers fans and the thing. You do all of that craziness just to get to LA. Now you're there and you're talking about a year or two later, you want to blow it up when things don't work. Look at Giannis. Giannis has been with the Milwaukee Bucks. They got to the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years ago. Then last year they got bounced in the second round. He didn't quit. He's not leaving. So what's your excuse? And you guys have a legitimate shot. You guys had a better shot making it to the finals last season. So why would you give up if this guy's not giving up? They just retooled and they're trying to get better. So for me, I think it's a lesson to the rest of the league that, hey, listen, the James Hardens of the world that probably want to go play somewhere else. Here's a guy who's like, no, I'm going to figure this thing out here. And it looks like he's making the right decision. So anyway, guys, what we're going to do is, I'm not going to stay on this live stream too long because we got another video coming out. So what we're going to do for the people that missed this live stream, what we're going to do is we're going to post it as a regular video in a little bit. So for the people that missed it on the channel, you guys can catch it. You guys can catch it on the, as a regular video. So we're going to upload that in a little bit. So once again, thank you guys for your attention, man. Thank you for the comments. What did he say? Who is this Clipper? Yeah, man, you late, bro. You late, man. I already said everything I had to say, man. I've been live for the last 10 minutes, so yeah, I had to shave, man. I had to shave. I know it look a little bit different. I had to shave. My girlfriend, she's pissed off at me, but hey, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to change it up a little bit. But anyway, thank you guys for the comments. Thank you guys for the support, and we'll definitely catch you guys on the next live. So once again, and Marco says what's up to the entire crew. We're definitely going to get him on there pretty soon, man. Hey, Ruhan, I really appreciate that, man. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support for wherever you're texting in from. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much, man. I see your comment. Thank you so much. Anyway, guys, catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.